Like when you first begin lifting weights, you have to do a warm up. I
Hmm.
noticed that nowadays it seems as if I am a little bit more sore, not only right after I work out, but even during a workout. Like my pecs may be a little bit more sore. I don't know if I need to increase more protein in my diet, or if now that I'm getting older, I need to have more of a warm up before I start lifting heavy. Back in my 20s, like you remember, I was like working out all the time. And if I had a chest day, I would just do maybe a light warm up set, maybe one, and then I was ready to go. But I don't know if now I'm at the point where I need to do more than that, stretching beforehand. So I'm wondering if you've noticed that as you've gotten older that you've had to change your warm ups before lifting heavy or
Yeah, absolutely. I've certainly have to be more cautious of this because, again, like you mentioned, when you're younger, you can get away. Like sometimes you don't even need a warm up
don't even yeah, you don't even need it.
to jump in to start lifting. Now, when I go to the gym, I'm usually doing minimum 5 minutes of cardio, sometimes 10. I just want to get my core temperature elevated, kind of just get my body physically warmed up. And then I always do some mobility work, arm circles, rotator cuff rotations, deep knee bends, trunk rotations, hip circles. Like I just take all the major joints of the body and kind of like do some warming up for them. And then indirectly, that's also stretching the muscles and everything in between.
Like dynamic type stretching.
Yeah, like arm circles, like just literally going through arm circles. I'll even do like chest flies like this, just kind of warm up those, do them diagonally, do them all rotator cuff rotations, just to warm up that rotator cuff. Trunk twist where I'm going side to side, hip circles and stuff, and then deep knee bends and body weight squats. Like I do all that. Sure, it adds an extra 5+ minutes to your workout, but I need that just to get all the kinks out. And I find like as I'm doing that, like I might feel, oh, my shoulder just cracked or my knees cracked, almost like cracking your knuckles, like everything gets loose and limber then. And then when I get to the actual exercises, I'll still do the progressively heavier warm-up sets. Squatting the empty barbell, that's the set number one, or even bench pressing the empty barbell. I need to do that a lot more now than I did. And even now, like when I'm coaching some younger people, like I got some one-on-one students that I work with in the gym, and like I don't want to waste their time, but like I can just tell, like these younger guys like, who are in their 20s and 30s, they don't need that prolonged warm-up that I do, right? And they're getting bored, right? Like if I take them through the full warm-up routine, like just let's get into it. And I'm trying to teach them like you still need to warm up. Now, granted, I won't elaborate it like I will for myself because I'm in tune with my body to the point where I know I need this. And if something doesn't feel right, I'll even do it longer, right? Do more of that. Anybody else want to elaborate on warm-up routines?
I'd like to add something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, it's not just warm-ups, I think, before you work out. I think stretching and mobility work, especially when you're getting older, is some of the most important exercises you can do. I try to do yoga every day if I can. I don't get it every day, but I get it at least 5 days a week. I just do a 15-minute practice. I just feel like as we're getting older, we need to be more careful and we need to keep moving our bodies because the difference between the human body and a machine is the machine, the more you use it, the more it's going to break down. But the human body, the more you use it, the better it gets.
Yeah.
So I think the more we move our body, the more we're kind of oiling it up and greasing it up and getting it ready for these bigger movements that we're going to do in the gym.